Ted asks, I'm new to biking and would like to know how to remove and install a cassette. You got it, Ted. Removing and installing cassettes is something every home mechanic should be comfortable doing, so here's how you do it. First, you'll want to shift your bike's rear derailleur into the lowest gear, and if you ride a mountain bike with the clutch derailleur, turn the clutch to the off position. Next, remove the rear wheel from the bike. In order to remove your cassette, you'll need an appropriate freewheel removal tool, a chain whip, and a large crescent wrench. Place the freewheel removal tool into the cassette lock ring as deep as it will go. Next, place the chain whip onto the cassette so that the handle remains on the left side of the wheel. Make sure and place the chain whip around the middle cogs of your cassette to ensure maximum chain wrap. Finally, grab your crescent wrench, adjust it to fit your freewheel removal tool, and turn it counterclockwise to loosen the cassette's lock ring. Once it's loose, you can simply remove the lock ring by hand. After the lock ring is off, you can pull your entire cassette off the free hub body. If you're unable to remove the cassette from the free hub body, you may have a jammed cassette and should check out our other video here. To install a cassette, you'll need to make sure you line up the appropriate splines on your cassette with the appropriate gaps on the free hub body using the smallest and largest splines as reference points. Make sure you reinstall any spacers that may have been part of the cassette. Once the cassette is on and the cassette's lock ring has been installed hand tight, you'll need your crescent wrench and your freewheel removal tool. Place the wheel on the ground, insert your freewheel removal tool into the lock ring, and tighten it with the crescent wrench. Tighten it using a fair amount of pressure to ensure it doesn't come loose. Check your work and reinstall your rear wheel into the bike, making sure any clutch derailleurs are turned back to the on position. If you want your question answered on Ask a Mechanic presented by Art Cyclery, send your inquiry to content@artcyclery.com.